for who is watching. I'm not being able to see the comments yet. I don't know if we have someone already with us.
We do. We have somebody watching. Hello and welcome everyone to Authenticity. I'm Anna Toothman, and today's guest is Ana Isabella Espirito Santo. Oh, how beautiful is that? I am really excited about my guest today because she lives in my hometown, my home country, I should say. She's in Portugal. I was born in the Azores, and I have been in the United States since elementary school. Or, well, I started the first grade in the United States. So it is a beautiful honor to have you. I do see you on Facebook and the joy in your light that you share, Anna, and your light language. Welcome to 2024, Anna. Yeah. How are things flowing for you right now? There's many things. We got the spring equinox and we had the eclipse. How are those
Yes.
affecting you right now? Do you see things you want to share that you feel that have been perhaps the words I'm looking for is more embodiment of our inner knowing or understanding in a greater capacity of an understanding of what's going on right now?
Now, just a moment, and I'm sorry, because now I was
Okay,
able to enter in Facebook. Yeah, I have to turn the sound off. Okay, now and I can share. I'm sorry for who's watching and for you,
No.
but it was kind of like, no, I don't know how to share.
Let me make sure that it's on public too, so that you can share it.
No, it is. It is. I can see it, but I'm not finding the share button. Oh, it's here, I think, maybe.
Sometimes it allows me to change the viewing to public. Let's see. Hi, Ernestine. Let's see.
Hi, Ernestine. I love you, Ernestine. It's so funny because we just meet so many people in a virtual way, and we have never Dr. Joe. Oh, I love Dr. Joe. I'm so grateful for you all being here. So you were asking, how are the things going? There is, like, with me since some years, I have been living in this flow in the moment. So my first answer, if you ask me how are things going, I would say wonderful. Everything is flowing. And in the flow is like everything that comes my way, I see as the perfect tool for my expanding of love, of the heart, of kindness, of compassion, of joy. So it's even if I have a pain, or if I get sick, or if someone gets sick, or if someone dies, I don't know. It's there is always this bigger picture that I can see, even if it is not in the moment. If I have a moment in which I get out of the center, out of balance, or angry, or which is not easy to these days, that I get angry, or I feel sadness. I feel sadness of many things going on in the collective, but since some years I don't watch news, so I only hear kind of echoes of what is happening in the world, let's say. and I try to bring my focus here and now, people around me, what is in front of me, that I can do something about it. But yeah, I have been feeling that it has been this, but since some years, but it's increasing now, this really strong energy in which many times it's like we have to adjust because my barometers are kind of my hands is the first place in which I am conscious of the energy flow, and my feet, and sometimes there is some, even I feel blank moments in which it is not easy to connect with the field, the unified field of energy, or whatever we may call the one source of everything. I had a strange symptoms 2 nights ago, which remind me of some incident I had this, maybe 7 years ago, in which I felt really, it was a kind of, I think, a beginning of a heart attack, but then I used my herbs, my tisanes, and the pain. My arm was already, I couldn't lift it. Then I took my medicine, and it has gone away. So I'm not sure. I was not in the hospital, but I was. It started with a big pain in chest, then it has gone to the shoulder, then to the arm. Then I was not able to lift it, and I was in great pain one night. Then I started making the teas, the tisanes, the natural herbs, and
And
even
this was
I
on your
brought.
left side?
Yes, yes. So I was reading about it, and probably it was a kind of a AVC, a beginning or something. And I felt that 2 nights ago. I have been feeling this something here, and then it was the other arm, which doesn't make sense. I don't know what it was, but it was very strong energies. And it was in the end of the eclipse, 2 days after, I don't know. And actually, my sister-in-law, she almost died. She had a heart attack, and she's in the hospital now. So yeah, it was something very strong happening in the collective, and probably I felt those effects too. But it's like I don't know. It's I always feel this wonder, this gratitude for being here in this now, in this life, whatever it is, that is the truth, the bigger picture of our experience as humans. Because I'm questioning this last month. I'm questioning again. Am I dreaming? Maybe I'm a very imaginative person. Maybe, but then I feel the energy. I feel the joy, the bliss, and then I say, yeah, but maybe you are getting a little bit. Which I already did that many years ago, 10 years ago, but then it was coming back, these feelings of doubting,
Right.
and not doubting from love, from the experience of love, from the miracles that love can make unfold in front of us. So it's not that, because I had so many proofs of the miracles that we can do as human beings in our relationship with other human beings. Because sometimes we speak about miracles and people see Jesus opening the seas, or or turning the water into wine or something. And I feel that that will be possible for us as humans, but not now. And it's not what is being asked now, is the miracles of love. Because it's through these miracles that we will, even our body will expand to a vibration that will allow us to do these bigger miracles, lifting things, I don't know. But this is all sensations. I don't have proofs. I don't know. So it has been lately a lot of questioning, but embracing it all. There is this bliss, this joy, this, like I was very excited to be here with you today to get to know you, because I have been seeing that you are posting stuff. So yeah, I speak a lot. Grateful for you hearing
No,
me.
I love it that you're just flowing and it's just coming through you. And I want to go back to the sensations you were having of having what you thought maybe a heart attack, which, you know, I never wanted. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not speaking for one, but I've had experiences where I've had severe chest pain and and then have confirmation later from one of our, you know, ascension guides or teachers that, you know, we were having another heart expansion, or the masculine and the feminine, the divine union, which many of us are having this month, our divine counterpart, which is ourselves. And so there's a lot of activation and light that came in with that eclipse. And then, of course, with any light that comes in, it pushes out the density, the old. Anything that's blocking the light from entering must surface and be released. And that will cause physical sensations in the body, in the physical body, the emotional body, at least for myself. And so, if there's anything within us that we need to look at or feel or release or cleanse, will come up. And I do feel that within myself since the eclipse. And one of the things that I've noticed also is that things that used to interest me once again has come up that aren't interesting me very much so. And that would be being on Facebook, scrolling, you know, spending very much time on Facebook anymore isn't something I want to spend time on right now. And I do feel that call to create more, um, where, you know, it has its, I'm not saying that it's wrong or it's right. I'm just what I'm recognizing within myself right now, that some of my interests are changing and my focus to be more outwardly, to want to live more authentically. And so right now I am taking a course at a local Boise State University to be a licensed professional life coach. And so that when time arises for humanity, maybe as I open and add to the list of things that we're doing now, or it's just confirmation of where authentically I am as a way shower, you know, as a starborn, as a star seed, where I want to assist humanity on the next leg of our evolution. And it's just more confirmation of wanting that for myself. Have you noticed any changes within you where things that used to interest you are not so much interesting you right now? Have you seen any
That's what
changes?
you said about social media. I took a little break, but now I'm more. I go every day, but I don't spend uh,
Yeah.
so much time. But because I was doing the 111 days, the last one, that it was in
Mhm.
acceptance of what is, which is funny because what is, it's all in our perspective. Actually, when we say disease, or this is what is the truth, what is the reality. I was looking into the comments, but I don't see
I
anything
was just trying to
interesting.
see, let's see,
Hello, Agatha.
Dr. Joe is laughing. I'm not sure what Dr. Joe is laughing.
Yeah, he was laughing, but I don't know. We did a conversation. It was so funny. We were dancing together. I love Dr. Joe. He's super. But it's yeah. I felt my focus is always changing. So it's I'm a very difficult barometer, because it's like these days I'm calling myself a kind of a polymath, which is someone that is interested in many subjects, which
Yeah.
has always been my thing. So I'm interested in agriculture, I'm in ecologic, holistic, sustainable farming, let's say, in the communities, in the community around me, the persons, psychology, drawing, dancing, painting, mechanics, whatever. I'm interested in many subjects. So it's always something new coming up for me. Right now,
Yeah.
I'm painting pottery with my daughter. Um, so yeah, it's not, I'm not so such a good parameter because I have been since a long time with many. It's like something calls my attention, I go there to see, and then
Sure.
another thing and another thing. So it's how I have been living, because I put myself in a position. I live in this farm, and but I'm not working right now. I had a summer job, and I will be having another summer job, but most of the year I am free to do what is calling me. And also, my kids are finishing, my younger kids. I have 4 kids, not kids anymore, ages from 26 to 18. And so, but
Oh.
I'm helping yeah, so it's the 3 boys, and the older 26, the other 24. They are, these two already, they live outside home. They have their houses, they are working. And the 2 younger ones, which is a boy and a girl, I'm helping them to, yeah, to get started. And so this year I'm doing a lot of stuff with this my younger daughter, because she took a sabbatic year. So we were painting in a wall, also from for a friend that she's starting a yoga space. So we
Mm.
painted a drawing in the wall that my daughter created, and we are painting the pottery because my daughter showed interest in that, and also I'm interested in that area. And tomorrow we will be starting a graffiti in an outside wall of the yoga space,
Oh, how
and it's in a
beautiful.
castle. Yeah, and she will be drawing a blue dragon, which is perfect because it's
Mhm.
all to do. I was looking into it, and it's all to do with this time of the year and the merging of polarities,
Yeah.
masculine, feminine. So it's abundance, many things. So it's very interesting. And we have never did the graffiti before, but we are doing it. I was watching some videos. So I'm very like, for some people, like I jump, a kind of kamikaze, I just jump and let's do this, let's try. And yeah, let's see what will unfold.
And that's what I'm saying is that our the desire to create and learn new things or try new things are coming in faster and faster, calling us, let's go this way, let's go see this, let's participate in this. And to really, as you know, because the embodiment phase is huge. Once we finish embodiment of our higher self and form and shift completely into the fifth dimensional realm, no one really knows how that is going to play out. We have some big shifts coming this
I
year, and
feel it's, yeah, I don't know. Sorry to interrupt you. Yes.
no, you're fine. I just know where I'm at right now. Just there was a definite shift for me in the last few months, even in just a few weeks of
Mhm.
my confidence level. I used to get nervous before I would come on, right before I'd go live. And
Me
today
too.
was like, today was like it was no big deal. And I
Yes.
found that fascinating. So it's these little subtle things that I'm noticing, that there was like, oh, yeah, I'll just turn it on when it's time to go on. And um, it's hard to describe in words, right? Because it's a feeling, it's things that I feel right now.
Yes, yes. But it has to do also with, I feel, the more you go live, the more
Easier
you
it
feel
gets.
free.
Yeah.
The easier it is. Also, what I'm feeling is really, and so the name that you choose to your podcast is amazing, because it is what we are living now. That we are all being called to this authenticity, and to be yourself, and to show up as you are, not to try to, oh, I have to be like this or like that, or it's, at least is what, but well, I have been feeling that since some years already, but it's what is in the collective. And this morning you were asking how was my morning, so I get to know a little bit better this kind of neighbor, because she lives in the area. And we were speaking about that, that she is now feeling that she has to really be authentic, and because she called herself like speaking something or telling something to the others, but not living what she was preaching. That do what I say, but don't do what I do, which we all do. But it's getting more, every time it's getting more, we caught ourselves in the moment. We are doing, at least for me, when I'm not really being so authentic, or there is this observer in myself that is already saying, why are you telling this, or you do the same, or you are not being authentic. I don't know, there is this
There's this mastery about it.
bigger
Yeah.
consciousness. Mm-hmm.
It's how I call it mastery and training, just refining that we are observing ourselves and the way we interact with others. Are we being present? Are we
Mm-hmm.
shining forth our true love and knowing and walking the talk? You know, it's,
Yes.
we
Oh,
can speak
Tristan
about
is
these things all
there.
day.
Hello.
Who's saying hi?
Yeah. Tristan. Hello, Tristan and Sherry Hinson
Sherry.
Kitchen. Hello,
Nice. Hi.
Sherry. And yes. Uh, yeah, I could speak all day, and with this friend, we were all morning speaking, and we had to say, okay, because she had a session in the afternoon, because she's a therapist also. And she was kind of, oh, I have to run, I have to go, because we could speak all day. And when you feel this resonance with someone, yeah, it's like it's easy to be with someone like that. You feel this resonance, that you feel that you are being understood by the other person, and that is, I feel, it's what have been called to do the last years, to get together in this resonance, but also to be in the world. So it's both things are playing. When you were speaking about 5D, I think 5D is about how we will experience the world. Is not it is not kind of we switch a button and we are in a different reality. No, it's happening already, and it has
Sure.
to do with this bigger range of contemplation we are expanding our, let's say, maybe this is the range of what we can contemplate in an interaction, and having the awareness that any interaction is a spiritual interaction, for instance, even if the other person is not conscious of that. We feel, and we know that we are speaking words, but also there are a lot more going on
Oh,
whenever
absolutely.
we
Yeah.
are interacting with anybody, in the street, in the supermarket. So yes, And I was telling my friend kind of what is authenticity, what I feel. And I feel it's about at every moment, how do you feel in your body, and our ability to express what we are feeling from a place of balance instead of projecting around. So from that space of balance, what do you feel like doing? So I feel like, oh, okay, I move my hands and I do
Yeah.
it. But I know that for some people that maybe they will feel uncomfortable about that. So although I sometimes I am feeling like that, I don't do. I do just in my mind, or because at the same time it's about respecting or the time of each person, and I don't know. It's you feel in the moment. Okay, here is if I do this, la, 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 nobody, the people will feel comfortable and feel good. But then if I do this in other place, they will kind of what WTF? What is she doing, or is she crazy? Which okay, they can do that, and you can be comfortable about that. But at the same time, I feel is you feel in the moment if it's needed, if it's appropriated. I don't know. I don't know is the word the correct word for this, but do you
Right. You
understand
just,
what I?
of course. And the more present we
Yeah.
are, and the more it just flows organically. The
Mm-hmm.
conversation just flows. It just, we don't have to think about it. It just is and happens.
Yes, it just happens. That's it.
And
Yeah.
before we started the show today, you and I were talking before the show, and I said, is there a topic you want to talk about, or something you want to bring into the forefront? And you mentioned to me that there was really, we don't really have questions for each other anymore. A lot of us who are at this level of awareness. And so
Yes.
for me, it brought this moment of, then what do we want to bring forth next? What's the evolution of podcasts for the way showers? What is the next phase other than just having these conversations? What is it that we want this to evolve to, that humanity would want to tune into? What is our role changing to?
What I feel, but I feel that I'm more about the cheer team, with humanity, which also is you show a possibility. I don't like so much of the word way showers, because I feel every being will find their unique path, but I would say more you show a possibility to the other people. So it is possible to turn on the camera, put some music and dance. Or it is possible you just let the words that you kind of hear, you don't know, but you let it out. And it's possible that you can sing and it's out of tone or it doesn't matter and you don't know what are you singing, but it makes you happy and makes your eyes shine.
Mhm.
And for me, it's about that. I don't see a plan or how they call a template for humanity. I don't see that. I see that it's because is being built at every
As
second,
we go.
and so whatever calls you, as you told Anna, like you were curious about this, or you went to do this workshop, or you are doing this workshop, and you are enjoying. What I feel it's the most important, that you can feel joy during the process, during what the walking is the joy, and the path is what we are here for. That's what I feel. So it's not about what's going to look like. But I understand that if you have a business, it's not easy to 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 act like that, because there are other voices that say, oh, you have to have a focus, you have to have a plan, and all is perfect. So whatever is unfolding for you, whatever is calling you, and if you feel that you want to tap in the potentials, because there are many, but we are always choosing. So it's not easy. But I see more like, you just be what you are, and you just do what makes your heart sing, and you are with the people. You are with people, and some will resonate more, others maybe don't. But if you see this love that is in their core essence, you help to bring that out. It's infectious. Love is like a virus. I did a video some years ago in which I was telling that, because that's what I feel. It's like a virus. It's catchy. It's
Yeah.
if because it's in the core. It's a kind of a musical vibration or sounds. And if you are in this turning this tone of love, you are touching the strings in the other person's, and it's almost impossible that they wouldn't feel it. They even the person that in front of you can deny, can be so uh, lost in the dance vibrations, but this person will feel, I think. um, I feel, not I think, I feel. It's all about feeling. It's all about feeling
It really is
in the
all about feeling.
body.
I was at a barbecue
Mm-hmm.
this weekend at a friend's house, and we were having a really nice conversation, and it was about being present and authentic, and how self-love change is a game changer. How when we learn to love ourselves and have self-worth, and how things start changing and unfolding for you, even on deeper level. The relationships that we have become even more meaningful and
Mm-hmm.
more authentic and deeper. And that's what I feel 2024 is really showing me, is, and with those around me, is that this deepness, this closeness, this depth of love and compassion that we have for one another, and what the world has been through, and the forgiveness piece that we've all done, and the work, the inner work. Now we're at this place where we see each other.
Yes.
You
And
know,
that's
we
it. If you are seeing really the other person, she can feel it. She can feel it.
yeah. And that changes so much of the connection you have with the people you're talking to. Because then when you have this feeling between one another in the physical, when you're outside with your friend or with your children, it's so joyful in the moment that you start laughing. You know, have you ever had the ascension giggles, right? You're so
Yes.
happy in the moment. And that's what I mean. I feel 2024 is really bringing forth is this enjoyment for life again.
Mm-hmm.
Really enjoy the moment for what it's showing you.
I feel it's yeah, for me it has happened before this
Mhm.
year, but it's like
It
yeah,
has for me as well
like
before, but it's
I'm seeing the fractals, and so it's fractals, and that's why they say that there is a 36 year time frame that we are almost finished in. and during this time, that's what is going to happen. So we are very linear, and we tend to how this year is gonna be, or is gonna unfold. But I feel it's everything unfolding a little bit inside this 36-year bubble. Everything is rippling and unfolding inside itself and outside itself. So it's yeah. I don't know if you understand what I'm telling. It's
I
not
do.
1 year. It's not linear. Is yeah, maybe that's why I say everything is happening now. Also, yeah, supposedly there is no time, but is as you asked, I was seeing this. So it's like a bubble inside another bubble inside another bubble, and it's happening this year. It has already happened, and it will be
Yeah.
happening for many people.
Yeah.
Let's say something like that, maybe. So 2024 has already happened, and this will be also.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
don't know. That's what I got. This is interesting. Yeah.
I love it. I love it that we have so many different perspectives of what we're all going through at different levels. But I do see the consciousness and awareness of humanity shifting at an accelerated rate.
Absolutely. Yes. 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 That is so. As we are getting close to the end, uh, yeah, it's absolutely. I have been seeing this kind of mass awakening
Yeah.
happening because social media for me has been as if I am in a contemplation room and I'm contemplating many stories, many situations, following different persons and seeing their evolution. I don't like their expansion. Let's say it's something that goes everywhere, and I was telling this to this friend today. It's happening. If we look into the news, we think, oh, nothing is happening, or the world is getting worse. In Portugal, Portuguese are very uh, the fado, let's say,
Oh, I
deep.
know.
Oh
my
yeah, all the time. Yeah,
my
everything is
mother,
going bad.
I love you, mom, and my aunts. I love you very much. But you know, the Portuguese. Uh, I love them so much. Yes, you know,
Yeah, it's like the fado. So
sure.
it's the energy, the collective energy of this area, and but it's happening so much, so many
Can you give
beautiful
me one
things are
second, Anna?
happening.
Anna, will you
Of
give me
course,
1 second?
of course, yes.
My cat's won't freaking out. Hold on a second. Thank you for that, everyone. Yes, I had the door shut because my roommate is out of town. And so I have two dogs in the living room, and my cat was in my room. But I shut the door so in
Okay.
case the dogs barked. And the cat was trying to get out to get to his food and could not. And so he kept hitting the door, like, let me out. So I had to
But
take the
it
camera.
was
I
funny
had to
because I couldn't hear anything. I just hear the your cat doing meow once. Meow.
mm,
Yes.
yeah, and then, of course, I had to turn the camera off because I didn't want you to see me in my sweatpants. I'm a shirt from here on and then pajama bottoms.
Oh, it's so funny. Yeah, I do videos like I wake up and I'm in my pajama and I turn on the camera and and then I play with the Facebook filters, which or Instagram filters, which are super nice and cool, and you can put things on screen, and it's really funny because my videos have always been kind of it's in the moment. I don't do a second take. It's what goes, it goes. And it's super. And sometimes, like you said, I'm in underwear or sleeping pants, but nobody sees because we just show this part or
Yeah, yeah.
something. And it's
Do you have a
very.
podcast there, Anna? Do you
No,
do
I
a
don't.
podcast?
I created a YouTube channel some 10 years ago, or I'm not sure. And I was doing interviews, live interviews. Uh, I was doing it in Facebook, and then I was sharing there. But I have never done actually a podcast. But I did a lot of interviews. They are in the Cosmic Love channel, my channel, my YouTube channel, and also they are here on Facebook
Yeah, I
Live.
was going to say, because I looked at your
Uh,
page on Facebook and I saw that you've done a couple of videos where you interviewed or had conversations. So I didn't know
mhm.
you had a podcast.
Yeah, it was. I felt like it was very important two people to meet together live and get to know each other in that moment for the peoples that will accept that. And because I was feeling that is this magic that happens, like we didn't we haven't spoke before, only we recorded some voice message, and but I feel like we have no forever, that I already know you, and uh, and I
That makes
feel
me
it's very
smile so
important to
much.
share.
I have such a big
Yeah,
smile because I feel the same way. It's this feeling that I'm talking about. Like we have never spoke before, but yet it feels like I've known you my whole life. So it's
me
soul
too.
recognition, you know?
I feel yes, but also probably yes, we met in other lives. But also,
Yeah,
I feel that it's about when you are in this state of uh, inner joy, of heart expansion, of
yeah,
um, you feel you know everybody, which makes sense because if we are all one energy with many
yeah,
expressions, many
yeah.
physical expressions, of course we know each other since
And
ever.
that's what I was trying to say about this year and our connections with our friends and family and those that we're having conversations with is that it's for me, it's becoming you kind of it's fun and exciting to feel this love that we're speaking about all the time with everyone.
Yes,
And so that's what I
yes,
mean is, it's been present for a long time. It's just that it's expanding ever so more.
exactly. Yeah, and it makes sense because more and more people are awakening, and it's we have Angie. We love. Hello, dear
Yeah,
Angie. I love you. It's
she
like
says
many
remembering.
people that I did live conversations. They are here. Uh, so it makes total sense because it's like some years ago I put a story which came to me. I don't know. It's not. I didn't read it in any place, but it and it is very simple. You have a bowl of paint and it's red paint and you put a drop of blue paint, and in the beginning you don't see anything, but then you keep adding drops of blue paint, and when you see it's becoming a different color, it's becoming more violet or more roxo, como dizemos, how do we say in Portugal. And so of course if many and more souls are expanding, we can call it awakening, doesn't matter, they are expanding,
Yeah,
uh, even if they are not aware, but they are working in the land, they are working in a hospital, they are working in a supermarket, whatever place
yeah,
they are working. They are expanding, they are having insights, they are seeing bigger pictures. The color is changing, so it's felt. So that's why the best way sometimes for us to help. That's what I found out, because before I was in depression in many years, and I couldn't see a way out of the tragedy that we were living in the world, and and I was all the time thinking I cannot do anything, my hands are tied. And then I got that if I'm here in this place, in this side of the world, and I'm expanding, I'm enjoy, I'm doing what I can with people around me, I'm working in myself, in my heart, in my expansion, I am affecting the collective. I am affecting
Absolutely.
everybody,
Yeah.
even if they are not conscious of that. So it's felt. That's why you are feeling that I feel, is because, of course,
Yeah.
it's
The
expanding.
self-love reflected back to yourself, right? When you love yourself, it's the reflection
Uh,
back is love.
you know that you are loved.
Yeah.
It's for me, it goes beyond because these words "I love myself" are a bit tricky, and it's more for me. I know that I am loved. I know that you are loved. I know that everybody that will join, will watch this is love, um, and is this inner knowing. So it's not, yeah, it's not about fate. It's about you just know. It's a little bit different because faith is you believe in something that you cannot see. And yeah, and this last, when I told you in a voice message that I'm questioning, is because I was living in a little bit of faith, and it's kind of expanding into just the knowing in the moment, and not to have to believe
Yeah.
in one thing specifically.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's part of the embodiment. And what we're shifting into more of is this knowing, more love, more light, more joy.
Look, but
These are
light is, even when we say light and dark, it's part. It has to be. It's part of. Is the engine, the motor engine for creation,
Mhm.
in a sense. So what's gonna, coming back to what you said, but I think that goes beyond 5D. What's gonna look like? We don't know actually, because when everybody um, gets to this place in which we are so expanded that we understand that there is no good, there is no bad, there is no, what's gonna look like.
Yeah,
Bit
it's kind of fun.
arty ever, because it's how universe works, is through challenges and issues that then you get creative, and you create something,
And
even
well,
in a
you understand that
situation.
that was the illusion all along, that we were separate and we are not.
Yeah. Yes, yes. But this illusion is needed maybe because for creation to happen. I don't know. I don't know. It's like yeah, I'm seeing always not so much these days, but like this infinity sign, which means that has to be this movement. It doesn't have to be, has to be nothing, but it's how creation happens with movement, with
Mhm.
choice. Because if you choose not to choose, you are not choosing anymore. So you just are like, we are like leaves in ocean, and we are like, woo, you know.
Yes,
It's funny. It's gonna hurt.
it is.
I don't know.
My beloved friend Warren, he lives in Pennsylvania, and I was talking to him on the phone, and he's retired now. He retired, and he said, I love it so much. He goes, I don't know what day it is. I don't do anything I don't want to do. I don't talk to anyone I don't want to talk to. And I just stay in flow. If it doesn't call me, like, and I think he brought this up because he said, I haven't seen your last show, or haven't been watching your show. I only watch it when I'm in the mood. And I said, that's
Yeah.
perfect. That's perfect. And that's what I
That
mean.
is.
We're becoming this flow, like you said, like the ocean, the wave of fluidity, like water. There's softness
Yeah.
to it, and to just embrace it all. There's no rush. It's not a
Yeah.
race.
Yes. Yes. And I see your eyes, because then it's your eyes are very shining now, because you are feeling this energy, and yeah, they are beautiful right now, super beautiful. I'm trying to see you better.
Yeah, yes. And the heart the energy is a palpable thing. You feel it when you speak
Hmm.
with such passion and emotion for what you feel. Like we said earlier at the beginning of the show, we're in such a feeling state,
Yeah.
and honor one another and respect. And so these conversations that we have with each other in person and online are becoming creation itself,
Yes,
aware in the
absolutely.
very present moment.
Which they are always, but is more expanded creation. It's always creation. Whatever unfolds
Mhm.
is creation.
Yeah,
But this is the joyful creation, and so it's much more expanded and much more fun. That's what I feel.
yeah,
Creation
but
there
well,
is
that's how
always.
what I'm trying to explain. But words are hard to words don't
Yes.
explain what the feeling that I'm trying to express, and that
Mm-hmm.
is we're constantly. We used to go robotically. Oh, we go to work, we take care of the kids, we make dinner, we go to bed, repeat, do it again. And the more you become present, the more you are aware in that moment of this divinity, this unity, this love that exists infinitely all at once. Those moments don't become automatic and like robotic. They're a
Yes.
dance, this fluidity of love in motion. And your awareness is so ever present all the time.
And
That's
is expanding
me.
it more.
Mhm. Do you have anything going
Yeah.
on this week, Anna? We're coming to the end, the last 5 minutes of our show. It's went by so
Yeah,
fast.
this week, yeah, tomorrow we are going to start the graffiti challenge
That's right.
with my
Dragon.
friend, and I'm having some friends from the restaurant coming to dinner on Wednesday, and yes. What else? I'm going to Lisbon in the weekend. So it's many things happening in the physical, not in the internet. In this moment, in the Facebook or Instagram, I'm just posting when I feel the call. I jump and I do one small video
Yeah.
in Reels. And and it is what unfolds in the moment. I'm feeling very much the select language, this of course this last days, but also I'm always feeling but yeah, these last days it has been like very strong. I'm feeling now in my hands, and it's a joy.
It is a joy.
It's a joy. It's a
Thank you
joy.
so much, Anna, for coming on my show and connecting heart to heart and to finally speak with you. I send you so much love from Boise, Idaho, all the way to Portugal.
I'm so grateful also, Anna, and for all that to join. And let me know if you come to Portugal. I'd love
You know
to
I will.
also
You know I
meet
will.
people. You are already invited to get to know the farm, which is it's a kind of a portal here. Another friend the other day was saying, like, when I come here, it's like I was in another dimension, and it is a little bit. Mm, um, and also Azores, you have, but you go to Azores once in a while, no?
I haven't been since
That
I was 5 years old.
wow, yeah, yeah. So I would say, yeah, go there.
I'll take you on it. Anna, I'm telling you,
Let's
if
go
I'm in
there.
Portugal, I'm coming to see you. Um,
I'd love to go there again. It's such a pristine energy and in nature and yeah, but everywhere actually. We just have to connect with the nature, with the Gaia, whatever we call it, is us also.
yeah.
And because I don't know, in the end of this conversation, I was seeing so much trees around us. And yes, can I share a little bit what I'm in light language? Or
Please, because I do the
yes,
same. I do the same
yeah,
thing.
we can co-create. Yes,
Go
now we
ahead.
have to
No, you're
solve.
my guest. This isn't about me. It's about you. You show us your
No, it is about
language.
us together. I feel it's about this third energy, which they in the animation of Soulology they have that too, and then this third energy that is created, whatever two or more gather, and is Naoya Sono Keahono Anamana Uchio Sondia Akiocho Ahaya Kanomana Atusuhania Kosutia Ambotia Kosea Hada Utasia Ni Kia 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 Itia Wanana Kusua. Oh,
You brought tears to my eyes.
me too.
Oh, so much love
So
came
great.
across in your light language.
I'm crying. I'm so grateful, Ana. Love you, Ana
So,
Paula. Eu te amo, amo-te, and
mm,
we are love.
we
We
are love.
are, nós somos amor. And if you feel like doing a Portuguese conversation one of these days, let me know, and also other co-creations. And I would love to see your light language if you feel want to
Let's see.
share.
Let me see if anything wants to come through. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to share something with us. Mhm. I love it. So beautiful. I love it. It has bring me like kind of yeah energies from other worlds. Yeah, geometry. Yeah,
Geometry.
I was hearing like I don't know, something like that. Yeah. I was seeing also like here the comments, but I don't know if we I think we have someone, just one person live. Yeah. Oh,
I don't know, but that's okay. There's so
so
many
good.
people who catch it on the replay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but this has been a crazy day about the energy because in the morning I had really big expansion with this friend, and now with you, I'm so grateful for this sharing co-creation, for you being guided to join us, and for all that are co-creating this and will be co-creating this. So perfect.
I love you. I thank you. Let's talk
Mm.
soon. Feel free to contact me anytime, Anna.
You too, Anna. You too. I'm here. Okay.
Beijinhos.
Beijinhos.
Bye bye, everyone.
Yo,
Thank you.
bye bye.